Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kaya if you're new here, and before we get into today's video, I want you guys to stop. I want you guys to click that subscribe button down below and give me a big thumbs up, because in today's video, like I mentioned in my last video, I'm going to be telling you guys what I'm going to be giving you guys, or the lucky winner in my giveaway. Make sure you subscribe right now, because in order for us to make it up to the giveaway, I need to make it to a certain amount of subscribers. So if you guys want to help me, make sure you subscribe, and let's get right into the video. So today's video is going to be very quick and very short. I'm just going to be showing you guys a few of my favorite palettes. I do my makeup almost every day, and I use these palettes as my go-to. They're the ones that I reach for when I want to do my makeup, and also when I'm doing makeup on other people. These are the palettes that I reach for, and they're just my holy grails right now. I don't have a lot, so hopefully I can build my collection as I go. But yeah, I'm going to be showing you guys the palettes that I use the most. Okay, so the first palette I'm going to be showing you guys today is my Juvia's Place palette. So this is what the palette looks like, if you guys can see it. And another reason that I love it is just the packaging. So this is what it looks like on the inside. So I'm going to show you guys some swatches. So if you're a person that likes a pop of color, I would definitely recommend this palette, and I'll put the prices of the palette up here or up here, one of those. I'll let you guys know what the price of it is, but this is called the Zulu. So let me go ahead and show you guys some swatches. Okay, so those were some close-up swatches of the palette. So that's the Zulu palette, and that is palette number 5 in my favorites. So let's move on to the next one. Next up in my favorite palette collection, this is the first, I guess, kind of high-end palette that I ever had in my collection, and my mom bought this for me. I told her about this when it came out. I was like, Mom, I have to have it. And she was like, no, I'm not getting you that. Why do you need a palette that price? And then she came around and got it for me. So palette number 4 is the Morphe 35F palette. So it's pretty old. I had it for a long time, but this is a palette that I can use on anyone. It has the most beautiful natural tones, and a lot of people like to go for the natural look, so this is definitely my go-to palette. So this is what it looks like. Okay, so along the bottom row, these are all mattes down here, and then the rest of the palette is all shimmers. So you can see I've used this palette so much, and I've had it for over a year and a half. And so now I'll show you guys some swatches of this palette. So that was my Morphe 35F palette, and that was palette number 4. Alright, now moving on to palette number 3. By the way, I don't know why I move my head like that. It's just, I don't know. Don't judge me. The MorphexJaclyn Hill palette. So this baby, oh my gosh. Let me just open it up. It'll be self-explanatory. So this palette, I love this palette because it has a lot of mattes, all your essential mattes here. You got some warm tone mattes going down here. You got all the darker shades that you're gonna need down here, and this is one pop of color that's in a matte instead of a shimmer, and then you got all of these shimmers, and they're all different color ranges. There will be something for everyone in this palette. So I'll go ahead and show you guys some swatches of this one. So yeah, that was the Morphe palette by Jaclyn Hill. That is palette number 3. So let's move on to palette number 2. So this palette is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism Palette. So, excuse me. So you guys saw this in my last video. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Like every time I look at it, it's like heaven in a palette. Okay, so you guys already saw it, but I'll show you again. This is what it looks like. I took out the brush and I didn't lose it, it's just with my brushes. But yeah, this palette is this small, this thin, it's black, it's a velvet. It has a mirror, which is actually really nice, it's not like a crappy mirror. And it also had a brush down there. Go ahead and show you guys some swatches of this one. Alright, so that was palette number 2. And by the way, I'm going in order of my favorites. So the palette I'm about to show you guys now is my number 1 absolute favorite palette. And that is the Carly Bybel Eyeshadow and Highlight Palette by BH Cosmetics. So if you guys don't know already, I don't know if I've mentioned it, but Carly Bybel is my all-time favorite beauty influencer, and she's just such an inspiration to me. And this is a palette that she did in collaboration with BH Cosmetics, which is not like high-end, but it's good quality makeup and it's affordable makeup. And I have multiple palettes by BH Cosmetics, but this Carly Bybel palette is my absolute favorite. So this is what it looks like on the inside. So at the top you have these eyeshadow shades, and then at the bottom are all highlight shades. All of these are highlight shades. So the ones that I use the most are obviously this one and this one. You can kind of see it in the camera that I smudged them. But you're probably like, oh, it's just a basic palette. But I don't even know how to explain it. Like a palette that has eyeshadows and highlights, and the shadows are everyday colors, and you can make so many looks out of these few shadows. And they're all natural and peach and pink and just all up my alley. So that's why I love this palette. Okay, so I'll go ahead and show you guys a few swatches of this one. So I'll swatch 2 highlight shades, the ones that I use. You know what? Why would I swatch a highlight shade when I can show you guys? I went to work, and so at work I have a tendency to mess with my face and scratch my face, so a lot of it came off, so I can go ahead and show you guys the highlight on my face. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with this one. So normally what I do is I go in with this one because that one's a good one that's kind of close to my skin tone, just as the base highlight. And then I go in with this one to brighten it up. My face probably already looks shiny because I have oily skin, so that's not my highlight, that's just my oil. So that is the darker one, and even that is like glaring. And then this is the lighter one for it. Oh! So yeah. And then I do like a little dot right there. Literally it looks like I already have highlight on because my skin is so oily. Sorry. Okay, so now that I show you guys the highlight kind of on my face and how it looks, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a couple swatches of the eyeshadow shades in this palette. So now that you've made it to the end of my video and you got to see some of the palettes that are my favorites that I reach for, I have a surprise! So I know you guys remember, well, if you guys watched my last video, which if you didn't, I will link it down below. But in my last video, I mentioned at the end that there will be a giveaway once we reach 100 subscribers. And right now we're at 50. No, we're not at 50. We're at 46. I'm getting ahead of myself. But once we reach 100 subscribers, the giveaway is going to be a makeup palette. So I thought it was super fitting for me to do my favorites palettes because I knew that the giveaway was going to be a makeup palette. The giveaway palette is going to be this one. Of course, it's my favorite one. I want to give it away to someone so you guys can experience what I experience when I use this palette. It's just pure heaven. So of course this is mine, and I did order the one that I'm going to give away, so that should be coming in the mail in a few days. Don't worry, I'm not going to give anyone a palette that I used. I'm going to give someone a brand new palette, And so once we reach 100 subscribers, that is when I will be announcing the rules and how you can enter. And it's open to everyone. Even if a guy is watching this, you could win it for your girlfriend or your mom or your sister who loves to play makeup. Anybody can win this, but this is going to be the palette that I'm giving away. And I choose this one because it's my favorite, and 2 because it's a super beginner friendly palette. It has eyeshadows and highlighters, which highlighting is the big thing right now. Like, everyone highlights. And then the eyeshadows are just neutral shadows that go with every skin tone. I forgot to mention that this palette is like worldwide. Like, I don't know how to say it. This palette can be used on every single skin tone. Like, no matter what your skin tone is, you're gonna find a shade in here that you like. And then the highlights, I love that she designed it so that people with deeper skin tones can highlight, as well as people with the fairer skin tones can highlight. So yeah, this is gonna be what the giveaway consists of. So like I said, if you're watching this video right now, please stop, or you don't have to stop. So like I said, if you're watching this video right now, click that subscribe button down below and make sure you hit the bell button so that you get notifications every time I upload a video. And yep, that is it for today, guys. It was a short one, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. And before you go, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. I want to hear what you guys think of how my videos are going, because I know I have a lot of friends and family that watch my videos. So let me know what you think. I want to hear you guys' feedback. And until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Mwah.